Hi friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Kiwi and today we're going to be talking all things cozy gaming on the Nintendo Switch. I personally find the Switch my coziest console to game on, so I thought we could talk about some of my favourite, potentially less talked about cozy games to play on there. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video, as I'm currently working towards monetizing this channel and any engagement is super helpful and appreciated. Now let's get into it. First up, we have Stitch. Stitch is a somewhat recently released casual puzzle game with embroidery on a numbered grid. The main objective is to fill in the level's areas with no gaps to complete hoops. Stitch lets you create beautiful embroidery patterns by solving levels and hoops of various difficulties and sizes. It offers an expansive range of playable content and thousands of easy to extremely challenging levels. You get to pick the pattern, the size, and category of the hoop you prefer, and move forward through the levels to create an embroidered masterpiece. They even recently released DLC for the game, which I obviously bought straight away, and it adds even more designs and categories to the game. Next up is Moonstone Island. Now this game released on the 19th of June and is by far one of my favourite games to play. I previously played this game on my Steam Deck, however I have been glued to my Switch ever since it released on there. Moonstone Island is a creature collecting life sim set in an open world with 100 islands to explore. That's right, 100. You get to make friends, brew potions, collect spirits, and test your strength in card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. Following your village's tradition, you must move to an island in the sky to complete your alchemy training. Armed with a team of nature spirits, magical potions, and the support of your new friends, you'll explore ancient temples, dangerous dungeons, and hostile biomes to uncover the dark secret of Moonstone Island. Ultimately, imagine Pokemon critters, Stardew Valley pixel graphics, and lots of story and magic sprinkled in there. Another one of my Switch favourites is Botany Manor. Botany Manor is a first-person puzzle game set in a Victorian English manor called Botany Manor. In the game, you play as its inhabitant Arabella Green, a retired botanist. You get to explore your house and gardens filled with botanical research to figure out the ideal habitat for a collection of forgotten flora. There are many rooms and gardens to discover, all set inside a beautiful countryside surrounding. The manor is filled with mysterious clues for you to discover, including books, posters, letters, and fascinating Victorian contraptions. The plants you grow are fantasy, but still inspired by real plants that you would find in nature, so some of them require you to think outside the box too, which I really like. Next up, we have Potion Craft. Potion Craft is an alchemist simulator where you physically interact with your tools and ingredients to brew potions. You're in full control of the whole shop, which means you can invent new recipes, attract customers, and experiment to your heart's content. You get to learn the art of potion making through grinding ingredients together and carefully mixing them in your cauldron. Simply heat the coals, let your potion boil and stir it up. Then you add the base to your potion, such as water, oil, or something else entirely. Through doing this, you invent new recipes for potions. It isn't all just guesswork though. You can choose to carefully plan your potion route via the alchemy map to combine different effects and invent recipes. You also have the option to grow your own ingredients through the in-game garden, or if that's not your thing, you can buy ingredients from the travelling merchants. Be mindful that this can be pricey though. Ultimately, this game gives you a lot of freedom and is really great if you just want to relax and brew some potions. Finally, we have Kamaeru, a frog refuge. This game released on the 8th of June for the Switch and is by far one of the most relaxing games I have ever played. Kamaeru is a cozy farming sim about collecting and raising frogs. You get to farm and also preserve nature. You play as a kind soul helping an old friend restore the wetlands of your childhood by transforming them into a safe haven for friendly little frogs. With the help of the game's cast of welcoming NPCs, you will photograph and breed frogs to increase your reputation and plant native crops to help your amphibian abode thrive. This game has has so much to offer. You can try to collect every single frog type for your frog decks and photograph them all. There's more than 500 by the way. You can decorate your refuge, restore the wetlands, play mini games and more. The main aim of the game is to restore the wetlands, as this will help you obtain more frogs and items in the game. You can do this by digging ponds, planting native wetland species to harvest crops, and you can then choose to cook food or drink items with these things you harvest, or collect insects for your frogs. It might sound like there's a lot to do in the game, and there definitely is, but it's not an overwhelming sense of things to do, and nothing is on a timer, so you really can take things at your own pace, which is just perfect for a cozy game. I hope this video has helped to find some new cozy games for you to play on your Switch. Let me know any of your favourite games in the comments below, as I would love to hear what you're all playing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.